So when did you move here from France?
I moved there after college in France, and I came here for my master's. I got an MBA, which is a master's of business, so which has nothing to do with teaching, but I switched careers.
So you received most of your education in France?
So all of my secondary, elementary, obviously secondary education, and a part of my college education I received in France, and then I received 2 master's degrees from colleges in this country.
Okay. So going more into the grading systems of each, do you find that the 100-point value system or the 20-point value system, like, do you believe any of those are more superior?
Yeah, in the States we basically use a 100-point grade system, and in France all our grades are based on 20 points. I like the 100 points better because it gives you more flexibility. But we also discussed in class, I don't know if you remember that, but C in France is 10 out of 20, which is a failing grade in this country. So in a way, I think the French system, while it's a little tough, but by the same token, maybe we have too much grade inflation in this country. I mean, the C is 70%. You know, what's wrong with 50 as the average? If you get it half right, should it be failing or should it be average? So the French say if you get it half right, it's average. And in this country, we say you need to get it at least 70% correct.
Okay, so in France there's a little more flexibility.
No, I think
or here there's more
there's more flexibility, but also I find maybe more grade inflation.
More grade inflation, okay, I understand.
So.
Okay. Being exposed to both teachers and students moving from classroom to classroom, which do you think provides a more prominent learning experience?
That's tough. Okay, there again, maybe we need to explain that in France, you have a class, usually it's a group of 28 students, 30 students, and the teachers change and the students stay in the same room, and they're in the same room with the same kids all year. They just see different teachers. Advantages of that, I think that the group, that class, they really build very strong ties among each other. It becomes a very tight-knit kind of group, and they can help each other better. And also, as the teacher is teaching that same group of kids, me as the French teacher and maybe you as the math teacher or so on, we will also cooperate more tightly and work together as a group to help this group of kids.
So in other words, the bonds are stronger between the students?
Bonds are stronger, it's easier for teachers to cooperate. So these are the pluses. On the negative side, you're not exposed to as big a range of students, maybe as if you had class with one group of kids in chemistry, and then you came to French and it was a different group of kids, and then you had another group of kids for gym. So you get to know more people that way.
Okay, so
so it's, you know, it's hard to say which is better. When I was in France, I really liked having my class. I mean, I didn't like everybody in the class, but I found that it was easier to cooperate with one another, actually, on like help me with your math, because I knew we all had the same math teacher, and we had the same chemistry teacher, and we had the same Spanish teacher, or whatever. So I find that it made it easier to cooperate amongst each other, and it made it easier for the teachers to also be more cohesive.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I think that's all the questions we got for you today.
It was a pleasure, Sean.